Welcome back to my channel. My name is Landon. I'm an intuitive guide, Reiki master, healer, tarot reader, dancer, mover, intuitive movement person. Holistic movement healing is me. And so with that, let's get started. Today we're going to talk about cleansing. Okay, do you ever feel like your room is just heavy or stuffy, or your friend's house is like that? Your body can feel like that sometimes. Well, it needs some cleansing. Yeah? And so cleansing can be from the physical to decluttering, okay, so getting rid of what you don't need anymore. Organizing, so just putting things back where they need to be, where they belong. I just did my laundry, made sure to put that away. Cleansing. But on the more energetic side of things, there can be things stuck. There can be things trapped within your room, within your house, within your person. Okay, there can be cords attached to you. So today we're going to talk about how to cleanse those things. So the main thing when I think of cleansing, and when a lot of people think of cleansing, I feel, is sage. Because it's just like, when you need to cleanse something, oh, I need my sage. Oh, I forgot my sage. Oh, I need sage. Okay, so sage, for those of you who don't know, looks like a little bundle, okay? Usually it's longer than this. It's usually like this big when I buy it. But I've been using it, so it's a little small. And sage, for me, there's a lot of different views on what sage does. The way I use sage is just like a general, like, okay, clear the slate, give me a blank canvas so that I can do what I want with it. Get everything out that needs to go out, get everything away that needs to go away, and just leave me with a blank canvas, okay? And so that's what I use sage for. After I sage my place, I use Palo Santos, and Palo Santos is a nice little wood. Again, it's usually bigger, but I've been using it. So, and these you just light on fire. So you literally just take it, and you take your little lighter, and you light it on fire, okay? If it lights. I do have my fan on right now, so it might take a second. So it's usually lit, and then you blow it out, and then it starts to smoke. Okay, and then you just wave it around with the intention of cleansing. Ooh, smells so good. Okay, so, and that's that. And I use Palo Santos to put what I want into the space. And so if I just cleansed it with my sage and everything, I take my Palo Santos and say, I'm filling this space with love. I'm filling this space with light. And so there's no space for anything negative, anything dark to be in, because it's filled with love, it's filled with light, it's filled with bubbly feelings of joy. And so that's what I use Palo Santos for. And that's generally when I cleanse my house, that is what I do. I also put on healing frequencies. You can just like search them up on YouTube, be like, healing frequencies to cleanse my home. And it'll pop up. Usually there's some like 458 or something like that, 452, I forget, but it's there. And I put that on, and I just sage the place. I open up the windows, I open up the doors so that the breeze from outside comes in and cleanses it with the elemental energy. I light candles so we get that fire, so we're really using the elements. We're using our sage, we're using our intention to do all of the things to really dive deep into cleansing. On top of this, if you're not into the sage, into Palo Santos, there are crystals you can use to cleanse the space, and it doesn't leave the smell. And so there is the main one that I like to use is selenite, just because they sell them in wand form. So this is selenite, and so basically this one is awesome because you don't have to cleanse this after using it. It cleanses itself like a cat. It bathes itself. You don't have to bathe it. So selenite, really good. You just put it around, you cleanse the space, you just wave it around, be like, I am cleansing you, yay. It's really fun. I really enjoy it. The other one that's amazing is clear quartz, okay? And so this one itself, clear quartz, is a master healing crystal. So a lot of Reiki masters, a lot of healers, you'll see it a lot with like crystal therapy, you'll see it a lot even like in random places, just because a lot of people like clear quartz. It makes them feel better because it is a master healer. If you put the intention of it cleansing, it will cleanse. And it's amazing like that, and it'll do a beautiful job. Those are the two that I like to use for cleansing, okay? The crystals. the other side, if you don't want to do it, you can call in beings. So you can call in galactic cosmic beings, you can call in angels, you can call in ancestors, you can call in your spirit guides, any and all of the above. Just be like, beings of light, I would like to cleanse this space. Will you please cleanse this space? And they will whoosh through and cleanse it of all of its things, and there you go. Really nice, really amazing that they'll do that for us. You just need to ask, okay? And so that's your intention, is you are asking to cleanse the space, and then they cleanse it. They won't cleanse it without you asking. Okay, so that's the important part, is you have to do your part so they do their part. If your body needs cleansing, so if you're feeling weak, if you're feeling heavy, if you're feeling just like, ugh, your body just could use a little bit of cleansing, okay? And so what I like to do, I am a Reiki master, so I will Reiki myself. And for you other Reiki masters, obviously, we do Reiki ourselves quite often. But you can also Reiki your space and heal the space. And in healing it, you are cleansing it of any negativity, any bad things, any stagnant energies. You are cleansing it. Just be like sending it Reiki vibes, sending it Reiki energy, okay? And that's using Reiki. That's using our gifts, our abilities. And then on top of that, if your body, okay, going back to our body, needs a bit of cleansing, I love an Epsom salt bath, okay? This was suggested to me after I got in a car accident, actually, by a doctor. They were like, you're feeling really sore, take an Epsom salt bath for a week and you'll feel so much better. And I felt so much better. It relaxes my muscles, okay? So that's relaxing the physical body. But on top of that, salt itself is used in protective rituals to protect from the negative, to protect from the outside world, to make that inside space sacred, to make it healed, to make it whole, to make it impenetrable. And so if you bathe in salt, you get rid of these cords, you get rid of these attachments, they dissolve. The salt dissolves these attachments, these cords, and it's just amazing to be there. Other than that, you can use, this is the one that I want to talk on, okay, because you can have sage, okay, you can have sage. You can have Palo Santo, you can have juniper. Oh, I didn't talk about juniper. But juniper is the next one that I want to get, because this is one specified for getting rid of the negative. Like sage, okay, yay, getting rid of the general, okay, and it does the thing. It does it really well. Palo Santo's putting an intention into the space. Juniper is all about just like, goodbye, you're gone. It's really like the boss. And so that's the one that I'm getting next, is that juniper, like, but you can have those things, and you can have your crystals, but what happens when you go someplace and that space needs cleared? Maybe it's a friend's house, maybe it's a family member's house, maybe it's the park, maybe it's some restaurant. Like, you don't know the situations you're going to be in and the places that will need cleansing. This is where you come in, okay? And this is what is really important to understand, is that you are your own master healer. Just as I was talking about with Reiki, you have the ability to heal. You have the ability to intentionalize, to be intentional in your thoughts, and in those thoughts, you heal yourself. It's so amazing. And in healing yourself, you are cleansing. You're cleansing your body, you're cleansing the space. It's thoughts, it's intention. Okay? And so if you walk into a space and it feels heavy, and you're just like, whoo! For us empaths, I know all of you know what I'm talking about. But for everyone who else doesn't know what I'm talking about, you enter a space and you feel weird. You feel off. You feel different than before you walked into it. This is where you can use intentional thought to be like, okay, we're going to cleanse that, okay? And so you can literally just think the word cleanse. That vibration of the word cleanse will cleanse a space, okay? Just think, I am cleansing this space. It is being cleansed. It is cleansed. And for those of you who watched my Instagram story, I posted a few weeks ago, last week, I don't know. But I cleansed my space with intentional, intuitive movement. I went through and I used my body to press the space and to cleanse it, because, I don't know, the theatrics, but also the symbolism behind moving my body to move the energy, to move it out, to press it away. So powerful. But it's all our thoughts. And so oftentimes when I cleanse my apartment, I don't even use sage. I don't use Palo Santo. That's just for when I want to more consciously acknowledge that I've cleansed the space. But often it's just like, okay, that corner is a little dark. It needs to be a little cleansed right now. So I'm just going to think, cleansing. Okay, it's cleansed. When you are using intentional thought, intend for things to be cleansed. Intend for things to be healed. And they will be. Some things you can do to visualize it cleansing is to visualize a white light going from the top of the roof, pressing down through the entire room, cleansing it and pushing it back into Mother Earth, and then Mother Earth will transmute it back into whatever positive energy and wherever it needs to be. Another visualization, imagine a windstorm going through and winding things up and blowing them away. Another visualization, use the visual of fire. Imagine a fire burning from the ground and burning all of these energies, all of this negativity out and into the universe, and so the universe will transmute it. This is all our mind. These are all our thoughts, our intentional thoughts. And it's just so amazing that we have the power to do that, because we are multidimensional beings that have the power of healing, of cleansing, of intentional thought. It's just so amazing. But yeah. So main colors to think about: white, gold. I like to think white, gold sparkles. It makes it a little fun right there. Those are the main ones I like to use for cleansing. But yeah, and then sage, Palo Santos, quartz, selenite, juniper. But the main one that I want to instill in you and let you know is our thoughts, our intention, our human, our being is the cleanser, is the healer of the space. You intentionize, you give the intention to the selenite to cleanse. If you didn't put intention into that selenite, it's going to sit there. Okay? And it's not going to do much. It will do something because it is selenite and it has its natural properties. But when you put intention into it, 100 times fold, 1,000, it's just innumerable the amount of expansion that it goes through. When you burn sage, when you burn Palo Santo, same thing. It does the thing, but when you put the intention behind it, incredible difference. When you think that a space is cleansed, it will be cleansed. Okay? And that is the power of you. You are your own most powerful healer. Don't let anybody tell you differently. If you go to somebody and they're like, yeah, so this was a great Reiki session. I can't wait for next week so that I can cleanse you, so that I can heal you. Ooh. Obviously, yes, because they are more practiced in the art of Reiki, acupuncture, whatever it is. But if you decide, I am my own most powerful master healer, I can do this, you can. So with that, I'm going to leave you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked and resonated with this video, give it a big thumbs up for me. Comment down below. I always love to hear from you. And subscribe if you haven't. With that, I will see you next time.